Welcome to our next online video. We'll be doing a full body workout for today. If you have a mat that you can sanitize, please can you sanitize it? And then let's sanitize our hands. And let's get started. Welcome to the warm-up part of our session for today. We're going to be doing 3 exercises. The first one is going to be a squat into a shoulder roll. The second one is going to be a knee kick. Then the third exercise is going to be high knees. So we're going to start with our squat into the shoulder roll. So what I need you to do is to get your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to go down nice and deep into your squat, making sure your knees don't go over your toes. Then you're going to come back up and you're going to do 3 shoulder rolls. So you're going to do 10 squats with your 3 shoulder rolls attached to your 10 squats. Okay, our second exercise for today is going to be the knee kicks. So how I need you to prepare for this is you're going to have your hands extended out to the side and your leg extended out to the side. So you're going to do left and right, 30 seconds on each side. So what I need you to do is extend, then as you bring your hands down, you bring your knee up. So there we go, up and down. Then you're going to do 30 seconds on that side and then 30 seconds on the left. Down and down. Our third exercise for our warm-up is going to be high knees. So what I need you to do is basically it's like running on the spot. We're just bringing our knees up higher. So you can place your hands up and then what you're going to do is just lift the knees up and let's go fast. Our first exercise for the workout part of the session for today is going to be a squat into a curtsy lunge. So what I need you to do is to have your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to go into a nice deep squat, making sure your knees don't go over your toes. And from the squat position, you're going to step back into your curtsy lunge. So go there and back, making sure that you don't overextend your hip out, making sure you're nice in line. Come back up and back down into your deep squat and step back into your curtsy lunge again. And you're going to alternate like that for 30 seconds. Second exercise for today is going to be a plank T rotation. So what I need you to do is start in the side plank position. So making sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Pop up into a plank position, making sure you don't tilt too far back. Making sure you've got a good brace in the core. Then what we're going to do is go from this T position into rotating down into your plank. So what you're going to do is rotating your shoulders and your hips at the same time. You come down into your plank and then you're going to go back and rotate out to the other side. And you're going to do that for 30 seconds, alternating back out into your T position. Our third exercise for today is going to be a Spiderman Plank. So what I need you to do is start in your basic plank position. So making sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders, making sure you've got a good brace in your core. And then what we're going to then do is you're going to bring your right leg towards your right elbow. So like that. And back down. And your left leg to your left arm. And then you're going to alternate that for 30 seconds. Pause. You're going to make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. And making sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips as well. And what we're then going to do is we're then going to lift our right leg so that it becomes parallel to the floor. So you're making sure that the knee is bent at 90 degrees and you're going to slowly lift it up till it's parallel to the floor. And then making sure you control and bring it back down to the floor. And you're going to do that on the other side for me. And make sure that when you do this, that your hips stay square and you don't actually open up the hip when you're doing it. To the cool down part of our session, we're going to be doing 3 exercises, which is going to be a child's pose up into cobra. And our third and final exercise is a standing side to side oblique stretch. So how we're going to start off with our child's pose is we're going to be up onto our all fours, have your hands out. You're going to sit down onto your legs, leaning, making sure your hands are extended out as far as possible. Tuck your chin into your chest and you should feel a nice stretch through that lower back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then go up into into Cobra, making sure you feel a nice stretch through your core. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this 5 times for me before we then stand up and do our standing oblique stretch. What you're going to be doing is you're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take your right hand and lean across, feeling a nice stretch through your obliques. Then take your left arm and one more time for me on that side. You're going to do 5 on each side for me. And thank you very much for joining my session, and I'll see you soon.